was just great to be on set, man.
Yeah, man. I love that about you, and you definitely let it come across. Bad Ty, anything?
Hey, Marcus, I'm really kind of more interested in what's the process in that you go through when you're going through these scripts and you're going through these roles. Like, what is it that stands out that makes you choose these roles and add your element to each character?
You know, it's tough because, you know, with being my size and everything, you know, you do get put into a certain bracket sometimes, you know, and
linebacker.
Yeah, you know, security guard, you know, bouncer, whatever it might be. But then when I read the sides for Little John, and I saw, it reminded me of you know, when you watch The Green Mile and then John Kofi does that incredible speech, you know, and you look at him and you go, this is a giant of a man. He's meant to be violent, but then you see this emotional depth that he brings when he talks about, what does he say? He says, I'm tired of people being ugly toward each other. You know, when he has that feeling where you go, damn, like I'm tired of never having a buddy to go towards and you know, and you feel that sort of emotional depth that he has. And I felt that with Lil Jon. So when it came to stripping back what I wanted to do, I was like, how exciting is it to see a big guy on screen have some emotional depth where you could actually understand that there might be a deeper truth to him, not just being a violent bounty hunter, but also there's something raw underneath. And I feel like that's the challenge that I've been waiting for. And I was just excited to explore that, man. So my process was just how I would normally do it. You know, I strip back the character and I add layers as I explore. And I think the beauty of Little Jon and the Outlaws and everyone was that we just played off each other, and I feel like that helped me develop the character more and more throughout the shooting.
Yo, thanks, man. Hey, I have just a couple more Robin Hood questions, and I ain't gonna lie, man, you way more than just Robin Hood, but it is new. You know what I'm saying? So talk about it. There's a lot of stuff, including small acts, which might seem like ancient history to you, but it's a dope project. Especially for folks in the UK to get together, and y'all like a family over there. When I see everybody, you know, let me stop. I'm going down the rabbit hole. But I had to know because as I'm watching, all right, calm down. See what I'm saying? Like everybody else. Yo, one of the cool things about seeing you, one of the cool things about seeing you act as Little John, bro, is that they didn't just make you Little John and you're big and you hold a stick and you walk and you talk real deep, but you had some like legit acting scenes where you had to kick some ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I was wondering, I've seen you do a lot of different roles where, like you said, you had to play like the bounty, like in the one show, The Outlaws, you kind of were like the tough guy of the gang, but now you're actually throwing blows. You know what I'm saying? Usually folks. So what's the, like, to make that transition into like a fighting scene where you're actually fighting and you're picking up Robin Hood and
over and over and over again.
Did you do like 100 push-ups? So like, was you like training? So you know, I gotta throw Robin Hood today. Like, what goes into like an action scene type of a preparation, if you don't mind?
Yeah, so I remember getting the role and when they called me up, and I was thinking, yeah, right, I need to get ripped. You know, so I was like, yeah, let's go gym. And you know, I'm not a small guy anyway. So I was like, I gotta go cardio. I gotta go keto. I gotta do everything in a month because I'm about to start filming. You know what I mean?